Welcome to my Baldur's Gate 2 video review. Well, review walkthrough actually. Well, maybe it's also a review because I really like this game. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But either way, let's start by making a new character. There are a lot of choices here. First and foremost, the gender. Well, that doesn't really matter. But I will be using a paladin because I like paladins and I like being a goody two-shoes, I guess. So let's start a paladin, and I'll be human, and as you can see, every class has a few kits. These kits, they change some attributes of your class, some proficiencies. So for example, the Cavalier, he cannot use missile weapons, but instead of that he is immune to charm and immune to poison, immune to fear and morale failure, so I guess it's better than the default paladin. Anyway, let's just roll a character, which is totally random. Now this is quite a good roll, I think. Let's see, I don't need intelligence, I don't need dexterity much, but yeah, this is a fantastic roll. You need some luck with that. Anyway, I want a character with a long sword and sword and shield, short sword maybe, and some black clothing with force 5. Anyway, there are a lot of ways you can shape your character. It doesn't really matter, because you can beat this game with any class. I guess mages are a bit more, well, they are tougher later on in the game, but at first you can better choose a fighter. I think if you do this game for the first time, just choose a fighter or a paladin or a barbarian, maybe a cleric. I mean, those are all safe choices. Don't go crazy with dual classes and multi-classes and strange kits, because it will become quite difficult, I guess. So this is a cutscene with John Irenicus. He's the main bad guy of this, the villain of this game, and you won't meet him much, mostly in cutscenes, but here in the beginning of the game you see him, so yeah, wonderful. Now there will be some guy here who's unlucky because he will be deaf in a few minutes, well, a few seconds, like now. So there's our big friend, it's Imoen, the whiny girl with the red hair.
Come on, we have to get out of here.
So whatever, just say something here. I don't think it makes much of a difference. But anyway, what the... Okay, he's saving, he always saves. Anyway, we have two characters now, there are two more here. We can free Minsk instantly, so let's do it.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath.
Just make him angry and he will release himself. And then...
Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
We have three characters. Now, the fourth character is very difficult to acquire. Well, not really. You need a key to release her, and the key is in the next room, so I mean, I don't know why they make a quest out of it. Maybe as an introduction, but it's ridiculously easy. You can annoy her, but let's just say that we're going to help her find the key. Okay, well, that's that. Let's get some weapons from this table here. There's a long sword and a short sword and the key and a quarterstaff and, well, katana, I guess. Some more armor and well, there's another container here which is trapped, so we need Imoen's assistance with it. It's not that difficult. Just use your fine trap skill and then disarm it. And open the lock. It will yield some items.
What do you require?
And we can equip the armor and the weapons. So let's do it. No, not that one. Imoen is a mage and a thief, so she cannot use armor which is heavier than studded leather. So she can't use chainmail, for example. You really have to give her some leather armor. But when you do it, she can't use her mage spells. So that's not nice, but there's nothing to do about it. So
Yes. What is my task? Yes.
okay, let's free Jaheira. Jaheira the Druid. She is I don't like her very much. She's very neutral in everything she says, and I think it's kind of annoying. So anyway, she can use some weapons, some armor, and then we can finally leave this ridiculously easy part of the game and towards our first enemy, which is some kind of bat. And it's not difficult. Now Minsk is the strongest character of our party, so I would recommend giving him a big sword or a mace or something like that, and he can deal a lot of damage. Now this Ginny here, called Attaka, he is going to ask you a question, and the question is actually the prisoner's dilemma, which well, it doesn't really matter how you answer. I mean, I always say press the button as a paladin, but either way there will be some guy attacking you, and he is incredibly easy. Oh, come on, guys. Okay. Now there's also some goblins here in this area.
I shall not
She gave!
And then finally we can proceed towards some more goblins, because in this level it's literally filled with goblins, and they are incredibly weak, but you should watch out for their bow and arrows, because if they hit your weak characters like Imoen and Minsk, they can deal quite a lot of damage, so perhaps it's advisable to kill them first, which I'm not doing now. And you see what can happen, because Jaheira is near death. But a potion, and it's okay again. Okay, nice. In this room there's some more items, and also another bat.